My name is Jack Schaloum, and I'm going to tell my mom's story with my mother. I've told my mom's story probably 10 to 12 times. So the last time my mother saw her father was when she was on the train about to be deported.
I hugged my mother and I kissed her and I said, "Mom, I'll see you later." But of course, I have never seen my mother again. When we came to the United States, the American Jewish people said, "Forget what happened. Now you're going to start a new life."
My parents had many family friends who were Holocaust survivors. And we're all like family to each other because we all grew up with no other relatives because they've all been murdered.
I heard about the Holocaust Center through a colleague who had borrowed some of the educational materials. I always want to make learning engaging, and I know the more students can get out and be a part of an experience, the more powerful it will be for them. I could not believe it when I found out we could get funding for this field trip. Our school qualified and Center made this opportunity possible. The education they got from the Holocaust Center was phenomenal and powerful.
When I was at the Holocaust Center, one of the items that resonated with me was the bowl, Magda's bowl.
I have an aluminum bowl, which a girl gave me.
It made me think of what we in present day take for granted. For Magda, the bowl was her lifeline, and if she didn't have that, she would have starved. When Jack spoke to my class today, it showed how important he believed it was for people to hear the story of Magda and other Holocaust survivors so we can make sure that the Holocaust doesn't happen again.
The teachers do a tremendous job in explaining exactly what happened, why it happened, and the evil that was happening. And I think a lot of kids are taking that in and seeing that this is something that you thought would go away, and it hasn't.
Saturday's violence in Charlottesville has put the spotlight on hate groups that have...
I'm here because our values are number one, standing up for local white identity. Number two, the free market. And number three, killing Jews.
And maybe, just maybe, they can help stop this. And she would tell me the story one time. And
when Jack really authentically shared his mother's story of being separated from her mother, I could feel in the room the students processing that, and I think they got it.
Thank you very much for listening to our story.
I've seen them and heard them go places that I don't think they would have gone if we hadn't had this experience.
My mom passed away on June 9th of 2015. And the day before she passed, I did a speech at a junior high school. And as I was done with that speech, I drove directly over to the hospital, and she was lying in her bed. And I said, "Mom, I told your story." And they were very moved by it, and they asked very important questions. And I'm going to keep doing this. And she looked at me, she gave me a thumbs up, and she said this. And I'll never forget that. That meant just keep going and keep doing it. And I plan to.